Hi, this is Chris Stevenson with Harborside Yacht Sales. I'm here today on one of our first beautiful summer days here in Quinton Harbor. I'm here with our 2018 Chris Craft Calypso 26. It was one of the best-selling models we had for last model year, and it's looking like this summer's lining up to be the same. It's the smallest model that Chris Craft builds in the Calypso range, which is that day boat dual console style. Like I said, it's been a really awesome boat. Why don't we walk through the back here and we'll take a look. So boarding from the transom, we got the transom door port side. And then the thing that I really like about this boat is it's really versatile and there's lots of different ways you can set up the boat. So we have all of this seating in the aft deck here that all folds out. Makes it a really nice spot to lounge, entertain. Galley area starboard side here. Right now this is just going to be the countertop with the sink. There is the option to either at the dealership or from the factory to have a grill top or a stove top installed here as well if you wanted to make it a more proper galley area. And then, like I said, with the versatility, the nice thing about all this seating in the aft here is that it all folds away. So in just a couple of seconds, you've got a big open space back here if you had any sorts of gear on board, if you were running anything over to a second home or anything like that, for whatever reason you needed to have the extra space back here. In just a couple minutes, you can have that ready for you. Nice other little feature just to point out is going to be the ski tow. So Chris Craft is always really good at, just hiding different little features throughout the boat. So ski tow pylon stows right here. I'm not going to bother taking it out. You can see it snaps into the fiberglass fittings. And then that installs right in the stainless steel piece right here, and it holds the ski pylon about 6-8 inches up above the outboard to give good clearance for anybody wakeboarding or skiing or anything like that. And then for storage, we have fish boxes port and starboard side and the floor here. You have access down into your bilge right here as well. So it's all really access. Obviously the owner's probably not going to spend too much time down here, but having really easy access to everything is always nice. Little design features to point out before we move forward. Like I said, this is obviously an outboard model for Chris Craft. It's a little bit of a departure from the classic stylings, still maintaining a lot of their classic design language though, with the sloping tumble home aft and the reverse transom and all the teak accents. This boat's an example of our Heritage Trim Edition, so it's the middle package as far as the teak goes. You can see we have the real teak on the swim platform, on the gunnel, and on the bow pulpit area. And then in the cockpit, we have the fiberglass floors with the seagrass carpeting in the dune color, which has been a really popular feature on this boat. And then one other thing to point out, this boat obviously has the soft canvas sport top, which comes with a sunshade. So you can see it covers up virtually all your seating in the aft area here. It makes a really nice spot for when you're anchored out and you're just relaxing with a bottle of wine and a plate of cheese or something. You can get out of the sun. You have a nice spot to relax. And then if you are out at night, you do have 2 aft spreader lights to illuminate the whole area back here. All right, and then moving forward a little bit, one other little thing to point out, we have the drawer style refrigerator right here. It's pretty common, I think, on every boat in this size range that Chris Craft builds. I know on the 27 launch we get the drawer fridge, so it's a nice little feature to have on a boat this size. Custom little teak inlays for the storage areas right here, port and starboard under your captain's and co-captain's chair. Got our head located port side here. So you got your VHF head unit, proper porcelain head, hot cold sink, and then you have a storage spot for the bow table, which we'll get to in a little while. That stows down there as well. Starboard side, we have our helm area. So we won't spend too much time on this, but the really nice perforated stainless steel dash with the custom teak wood inlays, just that classic, like going back to the classic Chris Craft designing. This boat is outfitted with a bow thruster, so on a single outboard boat, we always put the bow thrusters on in lieu of the joystick just to help increase the maneuverability at the dock. You know, helps make our owners feel a little more confident. And then this boat is equipped with the, I believe this is the 1242 XSV from Garmin. So this GPS is going to be able to integrate with all of your engine readouts and everything. The modern Mercuries are all the 4-stroke fly-by-wire, so all of your engine information is pumped right up here to the Mercury vessel view, which is duplicated right up on the Garmin. And then from your Garmin, you can control all of your radio controls, and you can get access to all your switching through the C-zone switching as well. So a lot of really cool features. Obviously, the custom mahogany steering wheel with the Chris Craft logo that's weighted so that it always stays facing the owner, the proper orientation. Moving forward, show off our storage a little bit. So we have the larger storage area right here on the floor. And then if we were going out on this boat right now, one nice thing is it does have the windscreen as well. So if we were taking this out on a windy day, you get to close everything off for everything after the windshield, so it prevents wind from getting back there. It makes it a little more comfortable for if you're out on a little rougher, a little windier of day, or if you just want to get to where you're going quickly, you want to open her up. Moving forward, we do have one other storage spot here. It's not dedicated storage because this is going to be access to the bow thruster as well, so you can see the dedicated bow thruster battery and the actual bow thruster motor is right there as well. And then we move up into our bow area a little bit here. We have a storage area, a big proper size storage area on the starboard side here. So it has, I pointed out the table that's stowed in the head. The table leg is right in here, and those fit right in little stainless steel fitting. If you don't have that table installed, there's also this bow filler cushion right here, which fills in this whole area right now to fill in the whole bow and make for a nice sun lounging area. I have storage under all your seating and everything, and then you have access up here to your windlass. So it's going to be an all-chain windlass, 200 foot, I believe. And then your nav lights, and then little things, the little details that we like to point out on the Chris Crafts is, instead of just throwing, like a lot of manufacturers, instead of just throwing a red and a green light on there and saying we did our nav lights, Chris Craft has the custom designed piece of, the nautical artwork, the real marine jewelry, a custom stainless steel outfitting that they had manufactured here to house the nautical lights and make a nice little spot for the Burgee flag as well with the integrated pop-up cleat. And it's all the highest quality 316 stainless steel, so you know it's going to last. I'm not sure too much what more I can say on this boat. Obviously, it's one of our favorite models. I mean, if anyone watching the video has been looking at the Launch 25, the Launch 27, anything in that area, but that boat didn't offer you the outboard power or it didn't have as much usable cockpit space as you'd like, this is the vessel that, sort of overcomes those problems. It's a really popular boat. Like I said, this is a leftover model, so this is from 2018. We do have some special pricing available on it. I'm not allowed to give it out online, unfortunately, but I'd strongly encourage you to give the dealership a call if you're interested in learning more. Contact us at 860-669-1705. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Thanks a lot.